よし。じゃあ、会社名で出てこなかったけど、会社ってどうだろう。お、ヘレン。
Diane is really nice. She helps out with the glaziers, organises the Christmas party, that sort of thing. They have 2 kids, really sweet kids. She used to look out for me when I worked there.
ダイアンは、誰だ？彼女の名前もいまいち分かってないんだけど。お、いっぱい出てきた。ギター持ってるね。
Eric was like an uncle to him. They were pretty close. They spend a lot of time with each other, especially when they have to go to conferences. Have you met his wife, Diane?
あ、女性の名前だ。
Eric was like an uncle to him. They were pretty close. They spend a lot of time with each other, especially when they have to go to conferences. Have you met his wife, Diane?
エリックについても調べないと。エリックとサイモンが、多分お互いに良き理解者なんだね。で、ダイアンがこの女性。2人の子供がいるんだ。
Yeah, that's Simon's watch. It was a gift from Eric. He got it this year. It was a wedding anniversary gift. Steel. It would have been Diane who chose it. She has really nice taste. That time, you must eliminate me. I was in Glasgow then.
ダイアンは、エリックの奥さんか。で、彼女の名前はまた別だ。で、ダイアンが、2人の結婚記念日、サイモンと彼女の結婚記念日に時計を送ったセンスがいいもの。で、時計がうんぬんってことは、時計の壊れた時間とかで自分のアリバイを彼女は主張している。ぽいかな。時計。
Not really. He would go to the pub. He had his drinking buddies there, but no one ever really came back to the house. Sometimes Eric, his boss, and his wife would come over for dinner. That would be us returning the favour. Diane is a really good cook, into her trendy ingredients. And the last time Simon cooked something off MasterChef, he got the recipe off CFAX. And I did my Lloyd Grossman bit, commenting from the sidelines. I had to find fennel from the supermarket. Have you ever eaten fennel?
フェンネル。フェンネルってなんだ？日本人が単純に馴染みがないだけなのかどうか。で、家族ぐるみの付き合いがあったんだね。さて。
Simon and Eric arguing? No, I can't imagine they'd be arguing. They get on so well. Unless it was something to do with work. Maybe Simon was being too much of a perfectionist. But I don't know. You should ask Diane.
なるほど。口論は、サイモン夫婦の口論だけじゃなくて、エリックとサイモンの口論もあったんだ。じゃあヘレンが言ってた口論をした後にどっかに行ったっていうのは、お店でエリックとサイモンが口論してたのかな。まあエリックだな。エリックについて調べたらエリックが出てくるかも。あるいはダイアンが。14件。いっぱいだな。
He was wearing a shirt, with a blue turtleneck shirt and jeans. He has a watch. It's a really nice one. That was a gift from his boss, Eric. He had his coat, a long grey duffel coat, like Paddington Bear. He would have taken that with him. It's not in the house.
なるほど。サイモンの服装だね。当時の。で、エリックは上司なんだ。うんうん。
Yes, there's a car that we share, a Cavalier, and a van he uses for work. It's owned by Eric, but we look after it. Both of them are there now, parked in the street. I'm not sure about the keys for the van. I can look for you when I get back.
車は使っていない。バンの鍵は家にある。なんかさ、タグだけど、この日付で登録していくのもありなのかなとか。タグって複数いけんのかな。本まで区切ったら複数いける？多分日付で分類されてないよね。本当は時系列で見たいんだけど。
Yes, that would be in his wallet. It's a Visa, a silver one. He doesn't like to spend money he doesn't have, so he usually pays with cash, but Eric convinced him to get one.
現金支払い派で、金色のビザカードはエリックに言われて持つようになった。ほい。気になるワードはいっぱいあるけど、フェンネル調べようか。お、これだけだ。
Not really. He would go to the pub. He had his drinking buddies there, but no one ever really.
この見たやつか。フェンネルってなんだ結局。どんな食べ物なんだろう。じゃあ時計かな。でないのは右一つだけ。
It happened very quickly. We hardly had to talk to each other. We agreed almost silently. The baby was what mattered. We'd help each other. We cleaned up. We bagged up the broken mirror, her clothes. They're gone. We took him down to the cellar. We knew we had an alibi, and we wanted the body to be found later. We wanted to have suspicion on us, so we could then disprove it, rather than have it linger. Better to keep the body in the house than risk being seen with it. The watch, that was my touch, to make sure the alibi stuck.
おー、もうこれは自分が関与してるってことを言ってるようなもんなクリップなんだけど。BGM も変わっちゃった。子供のためにやったことみたい。でも暗黙のうちの了解だっていうことは一人でやったわけじゃないのかな。エリックとか誰かと一緒にやった。赤ちゃんだな。ちょっとこれ保存しとこうか。うわ、13個。
We spent the wedding night in a hotel in Brighton. It would have been too much to do more. We were saving for the baby. It was wonderful to be in a hotel, away from home, just alone together. Since then, we've always tried to get away for our holiday.
あ、ちょっと待って。私勘違いしてたけど、これは髪型が違う人だからヘレンなのかなーって思ってたけど、全然これも普通に奥さんだな。もう一回見ていい？全然勘違いしてた。髪の毛がさ、ちょっと見えにくかったから、確かにブロンドではないか。
We spent the wedding night in a hotel in Brighton. It would have been too much to do more. We were saving for the baby. It was wonderful to be in a hotel, away from home, just alone together. Since then, we've always tried to get away for our holiday. We couldn't afford our own place. Simon dropped out of school, went full-time at the Glaziers. That was Eric's generosity. We moved in with his mum and dad. They had a spare room for us and the baby, if it came. It was a nice change, time to myself, living there for those months, full of hope.
まあお金には困ってそうだったのかな。
It was after dinner. I'd spoken to Sam's parents on the phone. I looked up for an early night and I suddenly had this thought. I think it was something his mum had said. She'd been speaking about old stuff, sad stuff, about when we lived there, about the baby. There's some boxes in the cellar, nursery stuff we never needed and I never had the heart to throw out. And I suddenly remembered that when I'd looked down there the week before, those boxes, that pile was in the wrong place. I went cold all over. I went down there with a torch and went straight to the back, and that's when I saw the bin bags. Pulled them open, saw the body. I screamed and that's when I called the police.
これは地下室で彼の遺体を発見したってことを供述してるんだけど、この後のクリップをもう見てるから結局自分でこれはやったことではあるのかな。
From when I woke up. Okay. I woke up. Simon was already up and he made me birthday breakfast of eggs Benedict. We both had to go to work, so we saved presents till later. I got to work, had some birthday cake, children sang me happy birthday. Then I came home. The birthday meal was a takeaway, and Simon gave me his present, which I didn't mind. And after that, we talked about the baby. Turned into a big argument. Simon left. I was furious. I wanted to get as far away as I could and get some space to think. So I left.
これはいなくなった日のことか。これは一応クリップ保存しておきたいね。この保存したやつはいっぱい見れるのかな。
1984 was an awful year in the end. We were living at Doug and Eleanor's. I lost the baby at the end of spring and my parents died in the summer. It was a hot summer, a heat wave. So when they discovered the bodies, it was just awful. Because of the circumstances, them dying together like that, they brought in a lot of police. The forensic entomologist. I had to look that up. It was because of the heat. It was just awful.
これはダグとエレノアの2人が1984年に亡くなっているその現場を見てるってこと？ダグとエレノアっていうのは彼のご両親かな。どっちの死にも関係してる。6個見切れないじゃないか。
Yeah. I've been round to Doug and Eleanor's and they're very worried. I feel sorry for them.
結局今生きてるのか死んでるのか分かんないや。ダグとエレノアじゃない別の死体があったって話。
I got a job to contribute, you know. Doug knew someone and I got a job as a dinner lady at the primary school. They said it didn't matter if I could cook or not, just don't poison the kids. So you see, it's always been complicated between me and Simon. It's never just been the two of us. There's always been pressure
うん。お金にも困ってたから、彼の実家からこう家というか住む場所もあてがってもらってって話もあったから、結構彼女は辛い立場でもあったんだね。仕事もお金も。
I hoover, I dust every week, maybe less. I once asked Eleanor how often I should dust, and she said, if people ask, tell them you do it once a week, but every few weeks is okay. I think she was just trying to make me feel better. I mean, when I was there, she was hoovering every day, ran an ordered house. You know how that generation is, putting on a brave front. She has secret stashes of cigarettes. Doug doesn't even know she smokes. When I was there, I saw her. She has these sort of porcelain vases, ornamental, next to the Reader's Digest books. Cigarettes inside. And she still has them. I mean, last time I was there, I looked in a vase. There was a fresh pack. I mean, all those years of marriage, and she still has a secret like that. Okay. I parked up on the street. It was busy, so I had to park down the end of the road. Walked up, knocked on the door, no answer. I took my keys out of my bag and unlocked the door. The main lock was unlocked. You can tell because the key doesn't turn when you try to turn it to the left. I walked in. Simon's coat wasn't on the peg. I couldn't see his shoes in the shoe rack. I shouted out. I walked straight into the kitchen because he usually sits in there to have a cup of tea and read his paper, but he wasn't there. I touched the kettle. It was cold. I looked quickly in the living room. Nothing. So I walked upstairs to the bedroom and he wasn't there. I didn't search for him because it was pretty clear he wasn't there. I had a shower. The phone rang whilst I was in the shower. I didn't answer it. I think it was Eric. Then I was just exhausted. So I lay down on the bed and I fell asleep, though I didn't mean to. I woke up a couple of hours later and I was surprised to see no one in the bed next to me. And then I remembered where I was and what had happened. That's when Eric called again. This time I spoke to him. Then I called Doug and Eleanor. And then I decided to come and see you. That enough?
これまた当日の話だね。さっきの死体の話は結局何だったんだ。で、赤ちゃんがいなくなっちゃったのは死産なのか、流産なのかな。どういう状況なんだろう。
The bruise. I have a really fast metabolism, so stuff like that just comes and goes. I don't know if there's much more that I can tell you that I haven't already told the other policemen. I found the body. His body. It didn't look real. And his throat. It looked like his throat had been cut. And I didn't see his glasses. He has these thick glasses. He doesn't always wear it. Really? Okay.
お、弾くのかな。
Oh, they laid a body on the doctor. Oh, the wind and the rain. Till a fiddler with a fiddle came walking by. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. And he made a fiddle bow of her long hair. Oh, the wind and the rain. Yes, he made a fiddle bow of her long blonde the fiddle could play was all the wind and the rain. Yes, the only tune that the fiddle could play was all the dreadful wind and rain. Anything you sing may be used as evidence against you.
なんでこれを歌うことになったのか流れが知りたい。刑事側のデータはないって話だったけど。